Well, input costs took a toll on farmers last year. UNL's Center for Ag Profitability recently released its annual farm production cost budget, which is forecasting another round of high costs during 2023. Glennis McClure with the Department of Ag Economics joins us now with a further look at the situation. And Glennis, thanks for your time here this morning. It certainly is a key topic in agriculture. Tell us about the report and, of course, your findings here.
Well, thank you for having me. Each year we do annual crop budget, and the last year or so, of course, we've seen some higher prices, especially with the fertilizer and fuel costs. And so, yes, we're seeing those again this year, although some of those costs have softened a little bit. And so in our budgets, we include our field operations, material input costs, as well as ownership costs in our crop budgets each year.
So what can farmers do to try and alleviate the pressures of dealing with these rising costs?
Well, again, it's really, I think, a key thing that budgeting occurs, and they're figuring out their cost of production because, again, with cost of production, they're going to be more confident in making some of their decisions. And so the last few years, we have been working on and developing an agricultural budget calculator at our Center for Ag Profitability. And so that tool can be really, really useful for farmers and producers to use. Also, ag managers and bankers are very interested in that as well. And so with that, again, they can enter their information on their various costs, and also they can download our budgets that we do each year into that program and then utilize those as a guide to help prepare their own budgets, or they can just simply start from scratch. Because again, one of the major variances, I guess, in some of the costs these days is really our machinery costs, and how farmers can enter their own machinery complement and then understand again what their overall cost of production is.
And are there a couple more features of the Ag Budget Calculator that might be really helpful for folks to know already?
Well, really what we like to say with that is that there is a lot of possibilities with it. Again, you can do like a total crop, like corn or soybeans or whatever you might be wanting to look at your costs on, and you can actually narrow that down by field or farm by farm, which is really cool. And then we also have analysis built into the program, and so you can do some what ifs and take a look at your break-even costs. And then also we've included a risk module. So in Nebraska especially, we've got information on through our crop reporting districts to take a look at the different, information to help with the different crop insurance levels and coverages, and folks can do sort of what ifs if they might be facing a disaster again of some sort. And so anyway, it's a great tool, lots of analysis built into it, and so we're really calling it an Ag Budget Calculator with decision-making capability behind it.
All right. Well, Glennis, thank you very much for your insight today. Glennis McClure with the University of Nebraska-Lincoln connecting with us here today.